Hey, I'm Erica Belvin. I am a digital entrepreneur. I help beauty businesses grow as well as digital creators. Today, I really wanted to spend a moment talking about really your mindset and how your mindset affects everything in your life. And this includes your business. The crazy thing about mindset is there's so much that you don't even recognize you are doing or you're repelling from yourself, and it's keeping you from the money that you want to make. And I can say this firsthand because it's probably the number one thing that I have had to overcome and still overcome and work on every day. And whether this comes from your childhood or this comes from something your friends said to you in the seventh grade, or this comes from just your overall view of life, it can truly hold you back in your business. And it's that little voice is telling you, oh, that's not that realistic. Having a strong mindset is a lot like gravity. So naturally, everything in your mind is going to come down. It's going to be down, right? So it's going to be negative. And it's up to you every day to choose to be positive. Now, some of us, we are naturally positive. We have filters in our through our lenses that we live through, that we have less filters than other people. If you're like me, you have a lot of filters. You have a lot of things that you have to overcome. And so, it's very important to recognize this and to every day be doing something that really keeps you on track with the actions that you want, that you have to achieve in order so that you can have the goals that you want in your life. And so the people who you think are maybe blessed, right? The successful people, you may be surprised to find out that a lot of these people are actually the people who deal with a lot more and have to overcome a lot more filtered lenses that they live through, right? Or that they see through, than somebody who maybe has not so much going on, gets to write on talent, but because of that, they don't focus on developing the skill sets they need to overcome these things. So I've actually always identified as being not talented, but a hard worker. And so, so where I have, been short, I overcome that with work ethic. And, I will outwork somebody. And that's how I make the numbers work, because I just do more than the average person. And the thing is, though, is that you don't start out that way. It's very hard, especially when you have a lot of things that you mentally struggle with. The first step is to really learn when your peak states are. So, not even to really focus on fixing the problem, but just knowing when the problem isn't as big of a problem. So, if you understand, when you are at a peak state, you can achieve more. The next step then is, of course, to really learn how to master how to get out of that state, right? How to get out of a negative state and into your peak state. That takes more work. And so, not all of us have time. So, like I said, understanding maybe that on Friday nights you feel the best and that's when you can get something really hard done. That is going to be more important than you figuring out how to work great on a Tuesday morning. After that, I figured out, the habits and the things that triggered me on Friday nights to make me feel good, and I was able to replicate that until like the Tuesday mornings, right? Then from that point, you really focus on the mindset and the things that you are thinking during that time. And if you can learn how to develop habits and be able to overcome these things, throughout the week, you can actually maximize your time and achieve more. Obviously, I'm not saying that, if you have things that are holding you back mentally that need, other things like therapy or whatever, I'm not saying that this is a replacement to that, but this is just a little tip that I've done that has helped me really get through a lot of hard times and be able to still achieve and do what I need to do. Essentially, achieving is, setting a goal and achieving it, making it happen, which require a certain amount of actions being done. And this has allowed me to push through to get those actions done. So I just wanted to give that quick tip. I hope it helps, and let me know what you think in the comments below.